All right, this is Chris Aitkens for Bucketlist Music Reviews, and right now I'm joined by Ray Carlisle, the guitarist and vocalist of Teenage Bottlerocket. How you doing, man?
Yo, hi, hello.
So, first things first, I really want to ask you, how was punk rock bowling? You played it like 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, we played on Memorial Day. Do they have that in Canada?
Uh, some version of it.
um, it was Monday, sometime the June, May something. I don't know. It was a couple weeks ago. It's fucking great. Love it. It was awesome. Great bands. Nice to hang out with everybody and finally get to watch the Hives, which was great. And hung out with Garrett Dale a lot. Went and crushed it, man. Loved it.
Yeah, man. How many punk rock bowlings have you been to? Can you count?
Well, we played three, but I bowled in two, so I think five total I've been to.
Oh my God. What's the bowling aspect of it like?
Well, it's a bunch of lanes and a bunch of different record labels and bands and groups that have bowled there forever, and some good bowlers, mostly terrible bowlers, including myself. And yeah, it's funny, it's fun, a lot of drinking. It's just kind of a big party, and yeah, some teams take it seriously, some don't, and it's cool. I have not been to the bowling thing since I bowled, and in fact, I don't even know where they bowl now since they moved everything downtown. But whenever I bowled, it was at Sam's Town,
Okay.
which was like 2008, 2009. So since then they moved it, and I don't even know where anybody bowls anymore. But they definitely still have the tournament.
I've never been to punk rock bowling, so I'm just living vicariously through you right now. Uh, s- so let's talk about the newest album, Stay Rad. My personal favorite track off of it is Creature of the Black Metal Lagoon. I just love all of your songs that kind of poke fun at metal, like Headbanger and Bigger Than Kiss. What's this special relationship you have to metal?
Well, with me, it was definitely something I got into as a kid, just watching Headbangers Ball and buying like heavy metal comic books. If that makes sense,
Hmm.
there was a Metallica comic book I had, and a Guns N' Roses comic book, and when I was in junior high, I really got into Sepultura. Um, so as far as my personal relationship with metal goes, it's not vast. I don't I like Municipal Waste, you know, stuff like that. But Cody, on the other hand, has just tons of records, and he listens to black metal on purpose. And he's always got some sort of shirt on that I can't read the name of the band, but surprisingly, a lot of them don't sound like I think they'd sound. By the way, like the cover art looks and stuff, like Devil's Blood and stuff like that. But yeah, he definitely had to explain some lyrics for um, Creature for the Black Metal Lagoon. Uh, and but then I also watched a couple like movies about mayhem and like, oh, he's got jewelry from when Dead committed suicide. I get it now. They took pieces of his skull and made necklaces.
Have you seen Lords of Chaos yet?
Yeah, I saw that. That's the one. I also saw some like real documentary that was sort of painful. Something about light. I
Oh
forget.
yeah, yeah. Before the light takes us, or something like that.
Yeah, totally. I saw that. I made it through. Not sure how I did it, but yeah, I saw the Macaulay Culkin's little brother movie as well, and dude, it was good, and it was pretty fucking gory
Oh yeah,
when
that
Euronymous
suicide
died.
scene. Yeah. Oh yeah, that stabbing scene as well. It's pretty intense.
Yeah, the suicide scene was fucking gory as fuck. I thought the movie was rad, but yeah, it definitely explained a lot of the lyrics. And yeah, I don't even know who Death Heaven is, so but Cody does, and I know that it's fucking funny ass lyric.
Yeah, I don't think you're missing much on that. So I want to talk to you about another track off of Stay Rad. It's the very sentimental song "Everything to Me." So let's talk about the other F word, fatherhood. How do you and the rest of the band balance fatherhood and touring?
Well, I try to do a couple weeks out of a month now that we're supporting the Stay Rad record, and that gives us like sort of half the time. Sorry, fucking partied hard last night, smoked way too many cigarettes. But yeah, FaceTime helps. And dude, like Milo's 12 now, so he's going to Europe with us this summer. He went to Europe with us last summer. He did the Warped Tour with us twice, so he's old enough where he just gets to come and party with us. Olivia, Miguel's daughter, she's only like she's she's going to be a year old in September.
Hmm.
I hope that's right. Sorry if I'm wrong, Miguel. And obviously she can't come out and like fucking stage dive at this point, but sure in the future, whenever she gets older, she'll join us on the road, and just it really helps to have FaceTime, and the balance is, hey Milo's mom, dude, I'm splitting for a couple of weeks. You gotta take care of the kid later.
Did Olivia go to Bolivia?
Olivia has not gone to Bolivia, but she's definitely gone to Montreal.
Awesome. So yeah, I want to actually talk to you about Milo. How is his musical taste developing? Does he like everything you like, or is he discovering bands on his own at this point?
A little bit of both. Yesterday we were driving around in my car, and he said, "What's this band called?" And I was all, "This is FYP." And he goes, "I love Come On Smelly. It's like my favorite punk song." Like, yeah, dude, FYP rules. And I'm like, "Are they your favorite band?" And he said, "No." But a lot of it's like that. I'll have music on shuffle off of my phone or something, and Mile will be like, "Whoa, who's this?" And of course, he recognizes certain bands, like Beastie Boys and NoFX and stuff, just by the way they sound. But yeah, he's always got his ear open for new music. And the other day, he came home from school and he's like, "Dad, do you like the Spin Doctors?" I'm all, "No, no." And he's like, "They're good. Listen to this song." I'm like, "No, please don't. I've been tortured enough in my life." So, these kids, they hang out with their friends. Their friends are dumb, and they show them dumb music. And every parent's got to deal with that, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. But eventually, you have to go on your own, find your own taste, and play your own music.
Right. Yeah, it's like my dad showed me the Ventures. Eventually, I, discovered Mr. T Experience.
Yeah. Is he playing music as well?
Yeah, Milo's got a band. He plays guitar. He plays drums. He sings. He plays bass. So yeah, he does it all. He plays baseball. He snowboards. He just he shreds life, man.
Damn, he's a lot more busy than I am. So, we might turn to a sad note right now. I kind of want to talk to you about your brother. I imagine losing him was really hard for both you and the band. Would you mind telling me about that period and why you decided to keep the band going?
Yeah, we just we got home from Fest in 2015, and Brandon ended up in the hospital and dying, and everything just happened so fast, and
Hmm.
really I just couldn't stop thinking about, if the worst happens, what's going to happen to the band. And eventually, a couple months after Brandon passed away, I was talking to Cody, and I said, I lost my brother. I don't want to lose my band. And Cody said, I agree. And so I contacted Darren Chuka from Edmonton, Alberta, the Old Wives. I saw the Old Wives play with, what the fuck are they called? The Riff Randalls. I saw him play with the Riff Randalls in Edmonton just by chance. I was up there working, and I loved his drumming, and he was the first person I thought of to play drums for our band. And I called him, and I was like, "Hey man, do you want to play?" And he said, "Sure." And So we flew him down here. We knew he could rock the drums, but we wanted to make sure that we could vibe with this guy. We wanted to make sure that we were in a band with some sort of like weirdo, odd guy, oddball. We didn't want an oddball. And so yeah, he cruised down and we rocked. They called me Steve, and it's kind of weird whenever you play Skate or Die 2,000 times with Brandon, and then you play it with the new dude. It's definitely there's some mixed emotions going on. There's some happiness, there's some sadness, and we all miss Brandon, and there's no replacing Brandon. He's a one of a kind drummer, and Tuke has been in the band for 4 years now, but I could say like probably in 20 years from now he'll still be the new guy in the band, the new drummer. So yeah, I mean that's just really how it all sort of took place. That the conversation with Cody was a turning point as far as relief went. Do I get to still be in a band? We accomplished all this together with our music. Are we going to continue on and write new music and continue touring? And I'd like to say it was an easy decision, but it really wasn't. I mean, there was a couple months there where it was just sort of, fuck, what's going on? What's everybody thinking? What's everybody want to do?
But you really envision going with Teenage Bottlerocket for 20 more years, right?
Hey, look at the Rolling Stones. Look at fucking NoFX.
Right.
Look at Bad Religion, man. I mean, are those the people that we're supposed to model our bands after? I mean, they're True. 60 and they're on stage. I'm 40. So another 20 years, fuck yeah, easy.
That's amazing to hear. I kind of want to go back to your album before this new one. It's not exactly an original album, the Stealing Covers. How did you come across these artists and songs that you eventually covered for this album?
Well, a lot of them are friends, and they become our friends through music and opening for Bottlerocket. Some of them were bands that we actually opened for. The Onion Flavor Rings, we opened for at Gilman, and we opened for Four Eyes at Gilman. Mugwumps was just our friends that we met in Austria, stayed the night at their house. It's hard to think of all the songs right offhand, like the band The Blenders from Iowa we played with in Des Moines, and they just resonated. And one of them, Maximum Massel, the Shit Fuck Goddamn song.
I love that one.
That was Bug from Bill the Welder showed us that band in the van when we were on tour. Like, you guys got to check this out. So we came across that way. A lot of it was just like bands giving us their CDs and us not throwing them in the trash can and actually listening to them, which was luck. It's like fucking. It's not like winning the lottery, but we signed a lot of bands to Roadside Records. It's a big label. So whenever you're cruising down the street in the van and the fucking CD goes floating out the window. And then a lot of times the band will give us a CD, it'll end up in my pocket, and then I'll say to Cody, dude, you drop this, and he'll be like, oh, and like reach out his hand and I'll give him the CD, and sort of pass around CDs to each other that way. And sometimes those CDs actually end up get listened to, and then we laugh whenever they're good. But yeah, it was sort of one of those things. It's like, man, these are the songs that we constantly play in the van, just from music that we've discovered on tour. Mm-hmm. That's the concept.
And have you heard back from these bands, or have you gotten like a seal of approval from these musicians?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we just played Sacramento with the Four Eyes. I talk to Trevor from Blenders all the time, and yeah, we hear from a lot of them actually. And a lot of them we haven't heard from at all. So I shouldn't say a lot because there's only 14 bands total on the CD, but the Shit Fuck Goddamn band we haven't heard from at all. Haven't really heard from Onion Flavored Rings, and Fat Records sends out royalty checks to these bands, and a lot of them, we reached out and a lot of them didn't write back. And it's like, hey man, do you guys want free money? We did your song. And There's hundreds of dollars at stake that you're denying yourself. So yeah, so some of them didn't even write back. Some of them there's just checks sitting at Fat Records, like waiting to be sent out, and a lot of them are collecting and writing and appreciative. But really, what it comes down to is that we appreciate them for writing great songs, and we wanted to not only show the world these great songs by stealing them, but also give a little bit of respect and some attention to these bands, and it was cool. I think that a lot of them got 20 more plays on their garage band or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. They got 20 more plays on their MySpace accounts.
That's still around.
Totally.
So this is something that we ask every band that we interview. I know you've accomplished so much already, but what is on your bucket list for the future, either personally or for the band?
Oh, Antarctica would be cool. Seventh continent. Green Day. We always want to play. We've always talked about opening for Green Day. Probably won't happen, but dude, let's dream. Let's dream. Let's go on tour. Oh yeah, we do that. I don't know. I don't really. Bucket list. Just have a good time all the time.
Spinal Tap, love it.
So, yeah, man. We went to South Africa, and that was a big check mark as far as the sixth continent. And everybody's like, keeps talking about Antarctica, but it's like, yeah, dude, what the fuck are you gonna do down there? Like fly to the airport and maybe play a show at the airport with an acoustic guitar and just say we did it. Yeah. So right offhand, I could just say Green Day and Antarctica, man. There it is. There's our bucket list.
What if you open for American Idiot the musical?
That would not be something I'd be interested in.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah, I would not go to that. That's not my vibe. I saw a clip from something on Facebook from that musical on Facebook, and it was not my vibe. That's not my vibe.
Mm-hmm. So I get that you're hungover. So we could wrap this up right now. You have a lot coming up. You have the Montebello Rock next week, and then you have Warped Tour next month. What are you most looking forward to in the coming future?
Toronto, of course. Cleveland. I'm looking forward to Riot Fest. That lineup looks epic.
Yeah, definitely.
So Slayer, Bikini Kill, Blink-182. We're excited about it. Jawbreaker, of course. We're playing 2 shows with Jawbreaker. I'm not sure if they're playing the same day with us at Riot Fest, but we're playing the same day as them. And Mountain View Warped Tour, the Warped Tour show, and playing with NoFX that same day. So it's cool, man. We have a lot to look forward to, and super excited. But we're also, almost more excited for the club shows. Man, we're playing the small Teenage Bottlerocket shows in the cities that we haven't been to for a while. Some cities we haven't been to for a while. Like last time we played Quebec City was with Brandon. And it's cool to get back into some cities that we haven't played for a while, and looking forward to the shred session, man. We're looking forward to the 6th sesh.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Cool. So is there anything else you want to say before I let you go?
Oh, just stay rad, dude.
You stay rad.
All right.
All right.
Cheers, man.
Thanks a lot, Ray.